Morning, it's early. I have one of those days ahead that's going to be super busy. So I'm going to take the moment to sit in the quiet and read. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. So I don't even want to tell you what's on because I don't want to think about it. Pretty much. It's lots of little things to be done. I'm going to sink into eucalyptus. I don't know if I've spoken to you about this yet, but I'm only 16 pages in. What's delighting me is the tree talk. Already we're talking about trees a lot. And the chapters are a different tree, and he's talking about the eucalypt varieties, and it's kind of at the moment, this man Holland has moved from Sydney to the country, and all of the locals, and he's bought this block of land, which I don't think is particularly good for farming, and all of the locals are kind of secretly sniggering that he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And when he plants some trees, they're like, oh, that'll never work, and he makes it work. So that's cool. There was this moment where the locals were judging him on his footwear. That might sound a little petty, but in the country they do, because they judged me. Well, they judged me rightly, because I was just, on the hot days, people wear these boots and thick socks. I'm like, what the hell are you wearing? All the time. There's boots on all the time. Everyone wears boots. I don't do outside work, so what would I need boots for? So I was just wearing my sandals around, and, apparently you don't do that for very good reason, because it's disgusting and dirty and dusty and all of the things, and there's burrs and prickles and all of those things. So when they were judging poor old Holland about his footwear, I was laughing on the inside too, because I've been in poor Holland's spot. Him and I, we're townies. So yeah, I've got my cuppa. For reading inspiration. Well, I'm watching Tanya from Sampler Girl. I'm watching her vlogs, but they're just inspiring me to learn to knit, not read. Oh God, she does some gorgeous things with yarn. There's some gorgeous scarves, and the one I just watched I'm only up to day 5, and I loved it. I felt so cozy. It was beautiful. So I'm going to, when I wane a bit with my thoughts, I'm going to pull it back and watch a vlog from her, so that'll keep me going. Got a lot to catch up on. I've got a lot of BookTube videos to catch up on. I'll get there. Okay, I'm going to sink into this book, and I will let you know where I get to and how I go with it. I can't wait, actually. I'm excited. I don't know why I screwed up my face. This writing's great, but there's sometimes the author wanders off, and it doesn't really add to the story. It's like he's trying to fit in as much clever writing as he can. So we're talking about Holland and his daughter, who's grown into a beauty, and in the country, any female, let alone a beautiful one, is well sought after. But the chapter ended with this musing of how a paragraph is like a paddock. And I don't know how that has added to the story. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know, but I kind of read it and go, okay, let's get back to what's happening with Ellen. Yeah, so I don't know. It's a bit interesting at the moment. That's what it is. I'm enjoying writing, but when the author decides to run off on a little tangent about paragraphs and paddocks, that's when I kind of get a bit confused. Anyway, I'm gonna watch a vlog. One of Tanya's vlogs, day 6 I'm up to. Okay, I'll see you in a sec. I just had to write the list. That's today's out and about. That's what we need to do before we leave on Tuesday. And that's the scribble. Okay. Back to reading now I've got that out of Guys, I just got myself out of reading mode and into getting stuff done mode. It's still only 7 o'clock in the morning, but anyway. I'm just going to do a little bit of work just because there's so much. I have to go out this morning, so just getting a little bit done. Chair. They were now addicted to Tanya's vlogs. I just had to watch 2 in a row because there was a cake catastrophe and I needed to know how it ended. The suspense, Tanya. Okay. Let's do some more reading, and while I have the chance, I should really be cleaning. Who chooses cleaning over reading? Nobody. Sorry, you know how I don't know why I said sorry then. You know how I said before that the author goes off on these tangents? So this is the thing, I get very critical about that. But then when it's about trees, I'm like, oh, give me more. I mean, the trees really don't have anything to do with the girl and the father's relationship, do they? But I love it. I just read this great passage about the prudish nature of the eucalypt, and also the paradox of how it grows. It's lovely. Doesn't add to the story about the characters, but I love it. So maybe that's my pickiness, saying you can write about trees all you like, but when it comes to other things, just stick to the story. I'm a cranky reader, aren't I? Okay, just recording my thoughts along the way. My mission today is to get all my washing done. So in between doing another 4 loads of washing, I washed my new dresses I bought. Okay, this one. And Simon, I bought the red one. Yeah, in between doing all of this washing, I'm going to read. And then we'll head out for the day. I think that's how this is gonna go. I have to work this afternoon, so gotta try and fit as much in this morning as I can. Right, let me get these hung up and back to reading about trees, which I am absolutely loving. I am really it's a slow read, right? So you don't just whip through a story, which I thought I was going to do. This is measured and controlled, and the information is coming to me and I'm sitting with it, which is really nice, actually. I think it won't be just like I couldn't focus just on this book for, the next few days. I'm going to have to intersperse it with another, I think. But for now, the tree talk is lovely. Now I want to know all of the eucalypt species. I want them all. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole. I can feel it. Anyway, okay, hanging this up.
These were supposed to be stars, but they didn't look like stars, so I made this was a fireball because it looked like a circle. This was a nail because it looked like a nail.
Go on. Way to improvise. Oh, that alien scares me. Okay. Comfy dress is on. The comfy shopping dress. You know it. I have 2 lists. One is where we have to go. Oh, God. That's that one. And then this is the grocery list. So Patty and I are going to head out now. Got my basket. And go and make all of that happen. I really should go to the library as well. I'll take my books just in case I have time.
You can do it after you drop me off to Hamish's.
I don't think so. Patty's got a sleepover tonight. He's very excited to be going. You know, when kids have sleepovers and you've got to try and drag it out and tame them for the entire morning before you drop them off in the afternoon. That's what I've been going through this morning, and I'm sure we'll continue to go through. Anyway, I need comfy shoes on and I need to just go and make this happen. Coming shopping with us. How exciting. Brought him along. The big strong boy. We did a lot of damage to the card. I've never been so exhausted from a shopping trip in my life. we did it. I did it with a 9-year-old who just kept complaining about how tired he was the whole time. So kudos to me. That's the state of my back seat, and there's even more in the back of the car. I'm going to take him to the sleepover and just finally get that done.
Yay! Here's your coin.
I'm home. I'm hot. Can you tell I'm hot? I've just eaten my weight in cherries, which were delicious. I'm all by myself, which is amazing, but I have all of that to deal with and all of this kitchen. Oh yeah, he just leaves these, where is it? There. He just leaves these beer cans just sitting there. Apparently I'm the maid. You can tell I'm ultra impressed by that stuff, hey? Yeah, I've got, yeah. The green kitchen needs a spruce. I really just want to, if I walk into that reading room, I won't come out. I need to, okay, be disciplined, right? I'm going to watch BookTube, clean up. I have really important work that I have to do this afternoon. Something's banging. Just really pressing thing that I have to get done for work this afternoon. So, just a bit behind, really. Okay, look, this is just an update to tell you I'm home alone, but I can't read. So there you go. I'm gonna clean this mess. I'll talk to you. I'm gonna watch some BookTube. Talk to you soon. Semi-clean. Clean enough. Clean enough. Now I move on to this mess. That's the result of having a 2-year-old here. He just liked to pull everything out, and I started to put it back every day, but he did it again the next day. So we're going to clean this up now. Just move from one mess to the next. Oh, I'm watching Derek, that Ricky Gervais series that's on Netflix. It's powerful and amazing, and I love it. Makes me cry every single episode. It's yeah, it's really well done. Anyway, that's getting me through. So while I put Mastermind back together, I'll watch that. I'm really gonna need that margarita later. So we're outside, had a few beers, just relaxing on the deck. The most gorgeous sunset. Did you see that? I'm going to feed the kids and then I'm going to sign off. There's no reading that's going to happen, so that's the way that works. I'm just going to sit out with my friends and chat and sing, and I'll wake up tomorrow morning and you'll go, should have done that. You hungry?
Yeah.
You want wraps?
Yeah.
We're on the deck, under the lights. Yeah, we've just had a nice night and no reading's been done, and it's just time to sign off. It's time to say goodnight. Tomorrow morning we'll wake up and read some more. Okay? Okay, good night.